It is 69 degrees. It is 69 degrees in Wildwood here in Texas. I am riding the throne. A dragon. Today's blue lunar hand. The blue moon hand. For the chop! 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 This app doesn't work anymore. It's pretty broken. This app is pretty broken because it doesn't connect with the Play Store, and it tells me it doesn't work. It says, "Oh, hold on, buddy. Hold on." Let's watch it. Watch this. It says, "Whoa. Hold on, buddy. Whoa. Load in Play Store information. Please make sure you have the internet connected." The internet is connected. The internet is connected. The internet is connected. But, unfortunately, this app has been on the DL for a long time. You can't search and find it. You cannot search and find this app on the Play Store. And you're like, well, you can download it on the Play Store? Yes, you can. But you have to search on your browser to get it. And when you land on the bottom of it, you land on something and it's like, what is this? What is going on here? You won't know. You won't know what's going on. You will not. That is part of the mystery of this app. The fact that it does not work correct. The fact that it does not want to work correct. It is past its time for working at all. It is over and done with. My dad's a blue hand. The lunar hand indicates the problem that you will have, or the challenge. Not necessarily an enemy, not necessarily something evil, but the challenge that you will have in the upcoming times. And then tomorrow, the day is one of electric, and that's the service you provide after the problem has been found. When the laws change and they make things available to you that were not available to you before, that were so restricted and high priced that you suffered, you were suffering, and now they just throw the same things out in a box. What the fuck? What the fuck? Over.
It was in the blood that was missing. They had to give me a blood transfusion because I was lacking oxygen in my blood.
Hemoglobin?
Yeah. Now that's the first thing. That was the first thing that sent your dad to the hospital. He obviously got dehydrated. When he went to the hospital, it was because of the bleeding and flowing of blood, which meant that he couldn't get enough oxygen into his bloodstream. Okay, and you got contributing factors that I didn't have with the liver and all that, so I can't speak to that. But it sounds to me like they sent him to the hospital. Immediately what they would have done is tried to rehydrate his body. They would have put him on a high beat. They started pumping his stomach to relieve it was probably a ulcer in his stomach. They were trying to keep that clear. And anyway, my guess would be that he's suffering from a lack of oxygen, but the way to know that, these little finger devices, you can buy them pharmacy, any, Amazon, Walmart, anywhere. You just put it on your finger, and within seconds, it takes a reading and gives you oxygen content.
It's not it's not a strip or something like that. It's actually a device you can use again and again.
It's just a clip-on device. You clip it on your finger, turn it on. It uses a laser to read the content of oxygen in your blood. And sometimes it takes 15, 20, or 30 seconds to finally give you a reading. But see, like in my case, I've got one here that, I use occasionally. I was heavy with the thing on for a long time. But if I'm sitting down like right now and I check my oxygen content, it'll be up in the 90s, which is normal. But the minute I get up and walk down the stairs and go out to the shop, I have to sit down. And if I check it at that point, it'll be down in 70% oxygen in my blood. Anything between 80 and 90 is okay. When it drops below that, you can't think for yourself. Your body can't. It's not getting enough oxygen to all the organs.
Yeah.
With me, the minute I sit down, within 30 seconds, it'll recover and come back to 98%. But if his is staying low and not, if that's the case, that means he needs oxygen.
Yeah, he may. I've got it all here, and I'm not so familiar with using it that I was just kind of gonna wait on the guy. He says he's coming today, which I would have thought.
My guess would be is, it's not gonna hurt him to be on oxygen, whether he needs it or not.
No, I know. I'm thinking about running it in there and cranking it on, and
yeah, I think that's what I would do. I mean, just in case. I mean, if that's what the problem is, and if that's not what the problem is, you're not gonna hurt him by giving him more oxygen.
yeah, I know that. But I've been waiting because I've been thinking that somebody was going to come. The guy is going to come today, but he's not been here yet, and it wouldn't take me nothing to wheel this one that's in here back there to breathe and see, because he's not he's he's not all the way. I mean, he's got a little bit of clarity because you can ask him stuff and he can respond, but I don't think he can think all the way through. And then he was telling me in the morning that he's like, that morphine is for this lady that he was talking about, a lady that was pinned in a train. And I'm like, where did you see that? He's like, it was on the TV. I was like, why do you think it's for her? And he's like, my reality's entangled between my reality and my TV show.
Yeah. Well, and that's what happens. We have what we consider to be a normal balance of, our metabolism. But as you get older and things start happening, weird things will start happening. Like you'll have dreams and you'll believe that those dreams are true and they'll blend into reality. And after a while, you'll snap. Wait a minute, that didn't happen. I dreamed that.
Yeah, I have that happen a lot, and it's just because I'm a very
vivid imagination.
Well, I have very lucid dreams.
Yeah.
Well,
my guess would be that, it wouldn't. I don't think it would hurt him to get him on oxygen. You need to know how to do that anyway. And,
yeah, I think I'm gonna do that when I get off the phone. I'm gonna wheel it in there because I don't want I don't want I don't want just to think that, oh, he's messed up, he's gonna die, and just to accept it and not try to fix it or help him out, because if his mind's not there the right way, I can't really. He's not able to really participate in the way to where I can help him build back up.
Yeah.
you know, because he really needs to be doing some exercising and being able to eat to get his strength
Well,
back.
first thing they do is get stable. You know, if that's possible, you don't know what type of drugs they may have him on, or
Yeah, I do because I
yeah,
looked them all up. I have them. I've been giving him
what,
his pain medicine and his different medicines at the different times he needs them. Some of them he did
yeah,
not need. He did not need freaking Zoloft, but they had him on it, and it's got some other stuff, some um um what do you call it? Like one of those like what they gave your dad. They get those blood pressure medicine. Trying to
yeah,
give him that, and he doesn't want to be on that.
yeah,
And I don't want him on that either. I don't think he needs to be on that. And there's so much stuff like they do you because they're getting paid to do all this stuff, and some of it he does not need. And I don't want him to have to
yeah.
take it and complicate it because he's got a real sensitive system
Well,
already.
that's the thing. You know, when they come, the first thing they always do is check your vitals. And I don't know, how familiar you are with that, but that's something you need to become familiar with
Yeah,
to
because
see what the vitals are.
I don't know. I
You
don't
know,
know all that. I don't have nothing to check his blood pressure or do that. But I'm
yeah,
gonna go and I'm gonna put him on the oxygen and see because if I can get him to clear up a little better, I'd at least even if he's in the shape he's in, I'd like him to be able to communicate.
right,
And he's not able to communicate hardly at all. He can barely stick the thing at his throat to talk.
yeah,
It's very weak. I did get him into the bathtub, and I got his sheets they're in the dryer now and all that stuff, and I didn't get shit over everything, but it was very hard to get him into that bathtub and then get him washed
yeah,
off because it was just coming out. I was like, you didn't want to try to use the toilet thing? He said it just started coming so fast. I was like, I'm not mad at you. I'm gonna help you out. Let's take care of this. Just give me a second to
yeah,
get up and wake up. And I'm on the floor in there, so it's not. I'm not even leaving him. I'm not even leaving him to be in my room. I'm staying on the floor.
yeah. Well, that's probably because the medicine they gave him did what it was intended to do.
Yeah, it did. It did. It did.
And, now his system will have to stabilize to whatever level it's going to stabilize at. But, your guide point's going to be his virus. It's
Yeah.
going to be the same for you as it is for that nurse. They're going to want to monitor his blood pressure. Do you know what a normal blood pressure is?
No.
Well, you got two numbers. You'll have an upper and a lower. It's normal blood pressure is about 120 over 80.
Yeah. 120.
Now,
Let's write that down.
yeah,
That's somebody. Well, I can remember that. All right, I remember it.
well, if blood pressure starts getting real high, you're more concerned about the upper number. If it starts getting up into, 150, 160,
That's bad.
that's high, but not terribly high.
The second one,
If
cool.
it, yeah, the second one's going to follow. It's not as critical. You typically want to watch the upper number. Um, if it starts, see, my normal blood pressure is typically 140, 150. That's normal for me. But if it starts getting up into, 170, like it did when I lost my vision, my blood pressure went real high. Um, that's that's when it needs to be medicated.
Okay.
If his blood pressure, if they're treating him for blood pressure, but it's not needed, uh,
Then I need to be able to check it.
that's what they did with me.
Yeah, I'm willing to learn and all that. And I have
Yeah,
some people tell me,
it's a crash course.
yeah,
Nobody denies that. You got your hands full, and you got a lot to learn in a short period of time.
yeah, that's
just
why.
learn as you go.
Well, I've been slowly, like, I talk to you, and like it's easy for me to talk to you, and then I was able to talk to my uncle Frank, and then when I talked to him, it was very helpful, especially when I called him on Good Friday, because I was projecting my other uncle onto him because that's the relationship I have with my other uncle, and then
Yeah,
I did need to do that, and it I had a really good experience because he we were talking about the Jesus on the cross stuff that was very relevant to what was going on at the time. So
right.
it was very helpful. I got a lot more respect for him, and I didn't have hardly any because I just didn't know him. I didn't know,
Yeah.
and I
Well,
don't mean to be that way, but I'm aware of my own psychology and how I am and how we people are and do. Because when you don't know something or you're not familiar with something, you usually project what you think you know onto it, and that's not always the case. Usually, it's not.
right. Yeah, usually it's not. But you just hit the nail on the head because when you get that's one of the things about being a Christian. When you get to a point where you don't know what to do, you have to just turn it over to Jesus and know that if you haven't asked Him for help, I mean, it's like the Bible says, you have not because you ask not.
Oh yeah, I've asked him. I've asked him for help.
Yeah, we have to get to a point where we realize we can't do this. We've got to call on. And anyway, that's getting a little off course here, but the main thing that I want to stress is you need to get familiar with blood pressure and oxygen content. Those are going to be the two things we're going to go off of.
Tell your brother hi, Whopper. He's gonna tell you hi.
Hey,
He's getting his voice. He says hi,
hey,
brother.
how's it going? Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. He said. Yeah, I got you.
Welcome,
I got you on speaker.
welcome home.
I'm making a recording so that I have this with my other device because I can put it on my speaker and set it here and look. And I need to have this for reference anyway because I
Yeah,
need to know. And I've been trying to make different. I've been cataloging this journey because I got a channel without being all disrespectful for the thing, but like there's a lot of important things in this process that are worth making some sort of attempt to educate.
yeah,
So I've been doing that, and I've been having good results with it. Although, like I said, I'm in the learning curve, so
yeah.
it's kicking my ass a little bit, but I mean I'm all right. I'm just
Oh, yeah, it'll come to you quick enough. You just need to get familiar with the surroundings and the circumstances.
well. I'm gonna get off the phone and I'm gonna get him on some oxygen to see because I know it ain't gonna hurt him, and I'm gonna see if it helps him think and clear up
Yeah.
his thinking and see if he can communicate.
Well, what what I would advise is talk to the nurse and see what it would take for you to get a blood pressure tester. They're not expensive. They're hard. They're not hard to come by. Everybody's got them. But you can check his blood pressure and you can get it one of the little finger devices
I can.
to check his.
I'll ask him about that, and I can. If not, I can just order one.
I ordered mine on Amazon. Had them the next day.
How much they cost?
About $25 for the pressure cuff and I think about $12 for the finger pad.
Cool. That'll work. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try to do this now. Thanks for calling me back.
Okay.
I figured you was doing something. At the last call I made was to the
Last
landlady.
night I must have just laid down. Whenever in the evenings I'll eat, lay on the couch and pass out for 2 or 3 hours, and I must have just gone to sleep when you called.
Yeah, our schedule's been a little off, but I mean it's all right. It was pretty good Easter.
Yeah, I didn't find your call until nearly midnight. I don't want to call back that late.
Yeah, that was all right. I just got off the phone. I didn't even leave a message because I was going down the list, and then I called the nurse guy after that and talked to him
Yeah.
to sort of see what he said. He told me to give him that stuff that had him rough.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, wouldn't give him any more of it.
No, I'm gonna be real careful about that stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. I love you.
Love you too.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
All right. Later.